This is truly a sign from Rubka. In the sand, beetles. Behind the rocks, beetles. Around the johads, beetles. Last night I woke up and one was in my tent just watching me. We can't do our work. Sentinel's going to run out of water. They've overrun our camps. Anytime we approach the rain catches in the center of the fields, we get attacked. But that's it for me. I'm done dodging bugs. You want to help? Speak to Overseer Jahi. She's in charge. This is her problem.
If you've come to buy water, I apologize for the sorry state of the johads. My idiot brother has all but ruined us. I suppose it'll fall to me to dig the family out of this sandpit. The water's been contaminated. To top it off, whatever's tainted the johads seems to attract the desert beetles. Workers won't go near the johads, and with good reason. But I still need to find out what's contaminated our lifeblood. I do. The workers have rest camps in between the johads. If someone brought in this poison, there may be evidence of it there. If you can find something of import, bring it to me. I'll be at the main johad down the road. There are reservoirs. Even in the desert, there is moisture in the air. The rain catchers collect it and funnel it into the johads. Then we carry the water to the city in large urns, or at least that's what we normally do. Almor? Where you see the heaviest work done, look for him elsewhere. This is our family's business. He should show proper pride in our work. Ah, well. I can take care of the johads once these beetles are gone. If you see my idiot brother, cuff him on the ear for me. Our production falls behind with the johads, so unreliable.
Jahi sent you, didn't she? That smell. It's the same that's coming up from the johads. Is that what was in the bottle you picked up? Jahi will never believe me, but I want to find out who did this as much as she. I know. And in a way it is. Our father put me in charge of the johads after I, returned from Sentinel. Within a fortnight, most of the johads reeked of this musk. Even so, I have no idea how any of this happened. She has her reasons, and I respect them as I do her. It would make no difference if I defend myself now. The important thing is that we find out what's happened to the johads. Only one way to know for sure. A taste test. These 3 johads are the ones attracting the most beetles. See if the water has the same flavor as that vial. My sister believes I'm lazy and incompetent. She may be right, but I wouldn't ruin my own family's livelihood.
It's my job to keep the beetles in check normally, but something has gotten them riled up. I'm a farmer, not a warrior. I don't have the weapons or skills to deal with this.
We were actually getting ahead for a change, storing extra barrels of water for Sentinel. Even after we clear the beetles out, we'll be struggling to catch up. Yes, or at least most of it. You can't drink seawater, and we don't have a lot of rivers in Alik'r, so our ancestors were forced to be clever. My family has been working the fields for generations. Hopefully, they will for many more. It's fairly simple. They catch the morning dew and funnel it into the johads. We use large urns to transport the water from the johads to Sentinel. We were actually getting ahead for it. And to think I almost got away from the family business. Father giving it to my younger brothers seemed like the perfect compromise. But look where it's brought us. Have you found anything? I recognize this. It's the same kind of vial my brother's wife uses for her alchemy. Is she responsible for this madness, I wonder? Ohama's a Khajiit apothecary from Sentinel. I had no quarrel with her, but if she's responsible for this, my father must know. She cares for him in the house just beyond here. Father didn't approve of their marriage, of course, but she is very skilled. Father's too old to have to deal with the johads. That's why it's fallen to me to take charge. In truth, I have no interest in the business. But after the mess my younger brother made of this place, it seems I have to.
It's my job to keep...
If the beetles rush us, I will give my life to buy a few moments for the others to escape. My son died in the fields, and I hold no fear in my heart at the thought that I might join him.
We were actually getting ahead.
Cursed, I tell you. These lands are cursed. The desert belongs to the dead. Ruptka sent the beetles as a sign. They'll just keep coming, more and more beetles, until we leave.
Peace be upon you, Wayfarer. Do you have a thirst that I can satisfy?
I need a break.
I welcome you to my father's home. Please, excuse our scant hospitality. I've been tending to Naseran day and night, and it leaves little time to prepare for guests. How may I aid you? It is mine. A rare bug musk, used in some Basmer cooking, if I recall. I thought I'd misplaced it on the trip here. Tell me, Where did you find it? Blessed Barn! Tuwaka, I beg you keep your voice down. My father-in-law would truly turn me out if he heard such rumors. How could it be? I swear upon my very clothes, I had nothing to do with the johads. You must believe me. Still, I would not know. Many of the workers come in and out of the house for refreshments. So perhaps one of them took it. But still, why would they do such a thing? There is one way to find out who took the bottle. It is strange, but wait and listen. Outside, a woman peddles her trained lizards. Ask if her pets can track scents, such as this bug musk. Just holding the vial leaves a residue on one's hands. If you find who held the vial, you'll find who stole it. I thank you for not condemning me. Even if you don't believe me, I appreciate the chance to clear my name. Though, if you cannot find the thief, I won't think about this yet.
I've run these johads since I was a young man. Damned if I'll see them fall to another.
Greetings, Sandwalker. I can tell by that look in your eye, you know lizards. Do they speak to you? Do you enjoy the feel of their cool scales against your cheek? Yes, you understand. I know you do. Of course. Did you know lizards smell with their tongues? They are quite adept at detecting even the faintest trace of a scent. I have a fine tracking lizard if you're interested in purchasing one. I'll even train him to the scent of your choice. Jahi would never believe such lies. But if it's for her, I will give you a lizard for your scenting. There, now you have it. Your lizard will find whoever has that rotten odor clinging to you. Or perhaps it's simply your disposition I smell. I trust your lizard is still well. Please let it know I asked after it.
Come here, little one.
A friendly one, isn't it?
I have played in these fields since I was a child. I will not simply walk away.
They didn't escape the fields with much, but you're welcome to take a look.
What an adorable lizard. A friendly one, isn't it? Get off me, fool beast!
This has gone on long enough. I don't know who you are, but if you seek the one responsible for the johads, you do so backwards. Come, Jahi should hear this as well. I'm tired of secrets. Can't you see that I'm furious? There's no denying that some of the workers made some bad decisions. But they're not the one who orchestrated it. They were bribed to administer that poison to the johads. They swore they had no idea it would bring disaster upon us. And it probably was. The man I spoke to was no Khajiit, though that is all I can say about him. He was hidden from view when we first spoke, his voice muffled. I refused to take his gold. I knew sooner or later someone would. Some of the workers said the payoff location was inside the house. That was before the beetles came. After that, no one wanted anything to do with this strange man's scheme. I'd searched there for any sign of who this person was. Whoever paid off the workers wanted the johads to be out of commission. Sounds like the family has some enemies.
Search the house. As Fairmuz says, if you find nothing, I must assume Ohama's lying and throw her and my fool brother out. That is, if he ever shows up again, the lazy slug.
It is not as it seems. I love Almor with all of my being. Why would I do anything to hurt the ones he loves?
Oh. I can't believe my sister thinks Ohama had something to do with this. Where is father? I demand to talk to him. What? And father is gone too? Do you think they've done something to him? Sepp spit. What else could go wrong? What have you found in your search? Then whoever else was in here smells of it too. We need some way to detect the scent and follow their trail. Brilliant. You follow the trail and my sister and I will spread out to look for Father. They can't have taken him far. He is an old man after all. Whoever sabotaged my family's work is going to have to answer to me.
Seems my secret is a secret no more.
Father? Are you all right?
Wasn't expecting to run into a beetle. It must have followed my scent.
You poisoned the johads? But why?
Father, your wound.
My last wish was for the johads to remain within the family. But it caused nothing but strife.
No. You can't die. Not now.
Listen, I wish for your happiness. Promise me, the johads.
We will find happiness, Father. I swear to you.
This is my fault. I'm the one who wanted to sell the johads. My father deserved better than this. It falls to one of us to take charge of the johads. Father always wanted me to have them, but I feel I'm the one who truly betrayed the family.
Father's dead. And for what? Some false sense of security that we won't sell the johads? I'll never understand. It falls to one of us to take charge of the johads. Father always wanted Jahi to have them, but she's never wanted them. Neither of us have. And I know what to do with them as well. I'm selling them to another family to run. This place has seen more than its fair share of strife. I'm done. It's the only way to end our bickering. After all this, I feel we need to be a family again. Strong, united. And my sister's the only one of my blood left. Blood is thicker than water, after all. With the money we'll get from this place, I can buy us a good home in Sentinel. Ohama will welcome my sister, even after all this. She's beautiful that way. Jahi and Ohama will adjust to life in the city quickly. And the sooner I find a buyer, the sooner we can put this all behind us.
It's best this way. I did not want the responsibility, and Almor's decision seemed wise to me. Perhaps my little brother is smarter than I've given him credit for.